Hello guys, my name is Kai and welcome to my Zulrah guide. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to defeat Zulrah. And before we start, if I help you with this guide, please let me know in the comments below and consider supporting the channel by subscribing. It really helps a lot. Zulrah always drops Zulrah scales and has a variety of valuable drops such as the Tanzanite fang to create the blowpipe, a magic fang to create the toxic staff of the dead or the trident of the swamp, the serpentine visage to create the serpentine helmet, and the uncut onyx to create, for example, a fury. She also drops the Tanzanite mutagen and the magma mutagen, which is possible to use on the serpentine helmet to create the Tanzanite helm and the magma helm, respectively. For quest requirements, to be able to access Zulrah, we have to partially complete the regicide quest up to the point of reaching Port Taurus. And before we can fight Zulrah, we always have to speak the first time with the High Priestess in order to be able to board the boat. And to get there, you can use a teleport to Zulrah, which costs approximately 12k, or teleport to the fairy ring BJS and pass the stepping stone, which requires 76 agility, but you can boost with a summer pie from level 71 to 76. For recommended stats, 75 magic at least to use the Trident of the Seas, or 76 if you also want to use Thralls in the fights. 80 plus range to make sure you can do enough damage to Zulrah, 70 defense but it's possible to do it with 1 defense, 80 plus hit points, and at least 40 prayer for protect from missiles and protect from magic, but higher level is recommended to be able to use Eagle Eye, Mystic Might, or even Rigor and Augury. And finally, 82 construction is recommended in order to boost for an ornate rejuvenation pool in your POH, or you can also use a rejuvenation pool in the Ferox Enclave to replenish your health and prayer points to get back there again. Alright, now let's talk about Zulrah's attacks. First of all, let's talk about snakelings. In the middle of the fight, Zulrah will spawn some snakelings that will damage you a lot, especially because you can't pray melee against them because you're trying not to die with Zulrah's attacks. So to counter this, we will use our Rings of Recoil, or if you have a little bit more money to invest, a Ring of Suffering. Also, through the fight, Zulrah will create venom clouds that we have to stay out to avoid getting constant damage. In terms of actual attacks, Zulrah has 4 types of forms: ranged, magic, melee, and jet phase. In the ranged phase, she will attack with ranged, so we have to protect from ranged and attack with magic. In the magic form, she will attack with magic, so we need to protect from magic and attack with ranged. Also, in this form, she will occasionally send some ranged attacks, so we need to eat up and make sure our health is high. In the melee phase, we can turn off our prayers and attack with magic, and when we're defending this phase in one of each sides, we have to move from one square to another to avoid being damaged. But I will show this better on our example fights. And finally, the last one, the jet phase, she will switch between attacking with ranged and magic, and we have to pray accordingly. If she starts with ranged attack, you pray ranged and only switch the prayer when she moves. So on this side, for example, she always starts with ranged and we are praying protect from range. When she moves, we can change our prayer, and so on. Only change the prayer when she moves. The damage is calculated when she moves and not on impact. So she moved, I can change the prayer. She moved, I can change the prayer again, because the damage is already calculated when she moves. I really hope this was clear. If you have any questions about this, please comment below. You can also have a huge help from the plugin Zulrah Helper that says exactly what prayer you should use and where you should be on each phase. So type Zulrah Helper and download this plugin right here. And when you're entering Zulrah, this sidebar will appear. And this is the first position in Zulrah. Let's imagine that the second position it's melee in the middle. So we click it. Now we see that the next position after the melee in the middle will be mage in the middle, indicated by the blue. And we have to be where the X is indicated. Also notice that this says what prayer we have to use. Now let's imagine the next position, Zulrah changes to range in the middle. So it's this one, and we click it. And now we have each position Zulrah will be what prayer we have to use and where we have to be throughout the fight. Notice also that this indicates when the jet phase will be and what attack it will start with. On this case, it will be range. And yeah, this plugin is amazing and will help you a lot with your first Zulrah KCs. So please download this plugin, it will help you tremendously. Also, I will leave here these tiles that you can mark on the grounds that will help you a lot throughout the fights. So I think you should use them. Alright, now let's talk about gear. I will give 3 examples, first with the lowest gear that I have, next with the mid-level gear, and finally with the best gear that I have available. I will leave timestamps on this video so you can choose which one is relatable to you. For the lowest gear, I'll use Mystic top, bottom and boots, Barrow's gloves, Trident of the Seas, a God cape, a Fury, an helmet of Netzy Knot, a Book of Darkness, Ring of Recoils and Rune arrows. In the inventory, a magic short bow, imbued or the normal one, black d'hide top and bottom, an Avis accumulator, an extra Ring of Recoil, any type of anti-venom that you have available, a prayer potion, combo food to combo eat to make sure our health is high, a lunar or a Dremen staff with a Ardogn cloak 1 to teleport to the monastery to be able to use a fairy ring, and finally a dueling ring to teleport to the Ferox enclave, replenish your stats, bank and prepare to get back there again. Now for the mid-level gear. We will use an Arun top and bottom, a Trident of the Swamp, Barrow's gloves, God cape, a serpentine helm to negate Zulrah's venom, an occult necklace, eternal boots, a Rada's blessing for prayer bonus, a magic book, and the Ring of Suffering to recoil the snakelings. In the inventory for ranged gear, a blowpipe, a carol top and bottom, a Fury, an assembler or an Avis accumulator, and God d'hide boots. Also a prayer potion, combo food to make sure your health is high at all times, a Book of the Dead to use great resurrection and respective runes, a crafting cape or a quick teleport to a bank, and a teleport to your POH to replenish your stats and get back there again. If you don't have a rejuvenation pool and a fairy ring in your house, bring the Ardogn cloak and a Dremen staff and a teleport to Ferox enclave. And just a quick note, I don't use a Dremen staff or a lunar staff when I'm using fairy rings because I have the Elite Lumbridge diary completed, but if you don't have this, bring one. Alright, now for the highest gear that I have available, Virtus top and bottom, God cape, a Sanguinesti staff, Tormented bracelets, a Serpentine helmet, an Occult necklace, Eternal boots, Rada's blessing, Mage book, Ring of Suffering, and in the inventory, a Bofa with a crystal top and bottom, Eva's assembler, Anguish, Ranger boots, and Barrow's gloves. I will not use a prayer potion here because it's not needed. The fight will be much faster than the other ones, but if you want, bring one. And the rest of the inventory is the same as the previous gear. And just another quick note, I will always prepot before each fight and I will show you how to do it. Just go to your configurations, menu entry swapper, and with this plugin you can shift and swap the left click to deposit or shift, swap the left click to drink. And you can drink this with the bank open. This applies to every single item that you want. So basically that was the information that I wanted to give you before we go into the fights. I will start the first fight with the lowest gear and so on. So let's fight Zulrah. We're ready to kill Zulrah. I think this will be the lowest gear Zulrah that I will ever do. Really important to use Ring of Recoils. If you have a Suffering, perfect, but Ring of Recoils is super useful to kill the snakelings to the fights. If you have another ranged weapon, better one, use it please. Also the anti-venom, really important to use this. And a prayer potion or two. Also some combo foods to combo eat to assure you have high health. Alright, I think that's all. So let's just prepot right here real quick. Let's prepot. Drink a ranging potion and a magic potion. And let's go. Alright, so teleport to the monastery. Let's go to the fairy ring BJS. Alright, right there. Let's go there. BJS to Zulandra. I never killed Zulrah with this low gear. Let's see how it goes. And as you can see, the Zulrah plugin is already up. You will use this so much that it comes a time that you will not need this anymore. But yeah, this is super useful in the beginning if you don't know the phases. So let's go. Follow me. Let's just put this right here with Alt key. All right, follow me. This is very, very useful, but you have to click on the right ones. So follow me. Let's go. Click to quick board and let's kill Zulrah. All right, let's go to this corner right here and try to DPS her as much as you can. All right, you can use here some prayers, but if you're not comfortable, no problem, don't use them. All right, let's see which phase she'll go. All right, melee phase in the middle. As you can see in the next one, it will be a mage phase in the middle also. And we're good. We're good. We're on the good side. Okay, we're venomed. Click on the anti-venom. As you can see, she sometimes throws some range attacks. Okay, here in the middle, as you can see, we're here. Change your gear in attack. Try to DPS as much as you can. The next phase will be a melee phase in the middle. All right. So let's just eat here and continue to attack here in the middle. Don't forget to click here to see on which phase you are. You are. Next one, mage. Ooh. Change the gear. Click on phase. 26 there. Ooh, 8. Next one, right here. Change the gear. Try to be fast. If you're with low health, eat, please. Make sure your health is high. All right. Next one, mage in the middle. Mage. Try to spec if you like. Make sure your health is high. Let's go to the next spot, which will be this one. And as you can see, we have 2 icons here. This means it's a jet phase. All right, this will start with a range one. So range, click, mage, range, mage, range, mage, range, mage, range, mage, range. Okay, go to the other side. Keep track on where you are. I'm here. We're here, actually. Melee 1, this one, right? Melee 1. And we go around and we refreshed it, okay? We did a full circle, a full Zulrah circle. And we are live. Perfect. This comes with practice, with much practice. And if you have the opportunity to have better gear, please do it. All right? Purchase better gear. It will make a huge difference. Don't forget to click there, okay, to see on which phase you are. So, mage 1. Let's attack with range. Please. Come on. Come on. Let's use an eagle eye here. Okay, no. Okay, she's here. So we click here. And this is it. Yep, this is it. I think we have a kill. Yep. I think we have a kill. Perfect. And this was my Zulrah kill with the lowest gear that I have, or lowest gear that I ever did Zulrah. So yeah, let's do with the mid-level gear. So yeah, let's go. All right, guys, let's do mid-level gear. As you can see, we have the Ring of Suffering. So this will be very, very important. This is a huge item to use here. So yeah, let's do it. Let's just prepot. All right, one of each. Prepot mage and prepot ranged. All right. Okay, now we can teleport there to Zulrah. All right, let's go there. Teleport with your fairy ring. I have one in my house, which is really, really good. It's awesome, guys. If you can do this, if not, go to your fairy ring, favorite fairy ring that you use. All right, here it is, the plugin. It already appeared. And let's go there. As you can see, we have, let me just put this here, clicking Alt and put this here. And yeah, let's start this. Click on the thrall, go to these sides, try to DPS here in the beginning. All right, if you want, you can use Mystic Might or Augury if you like, or if you prefer, you don't use anything. All right, first one here, this one, don't forget to click. The next one, ooh, watch out for this attack. The next one, it will be here, a mage phase. So mage, let's equip this and attack. All right, you can use this. Next one, okay, here, don't forget to change the gear and go to this side. As you can see, it must be here. The next one, it will be a melee phase here in the middle. All right. I think we can, yeah. Melee phase, don't forget to summon a thrall. All right. And stay on the same sides. They say we must go there, but we are with a blowpipe. And the blowpipe, it doesn't have much range attack, only if you use it on long range, but we're here on this one. Oh. No problem, guys. Everything good. Everything good. We are here on this one. You can see it. Next one, it will be mage on the side also. Okay, let's just pray mage, change. If we are in long range, we can click her, but we are not, so watch out for these poison things right there. We are in this one. Next one, it will be a jet phase. All right, so let's go already to that spot. Change the gear and be very ready. Let's start with range, also range. Mage, range, mage, range, mage, range, and last one, mage, and range. Okay, beautiful. Very, very enjoyable. All right, guys, and that was the fight. Let's do it with the maximum gear that I have. So yeah, let's go for it. Right, with the maximum gear that I have, Verdos with the Sanguinesti stuff, and yeah, crystal body and everything. In Bofa, this Bofa is amazing on Zulrah, in Zulrah. So yeah, let's go. Let's pre-bot. I always use these pots. I know that I can use divine potions, but I don't know why I don't use them. Maybe I should start using them. But yeah, let's go there. Troll, as you already know. Attack, try to DPS as much as you can in the beginning. Let's use Augury here, right? Next one. Let's see. All right. Here. Okay. Mage. Next one, it will be ranged. Ranged somewhere in the middle. In the middle, all right. Next one, it will be melee right here. I think it's the same one as before. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think I can turn it off. Yep. Let's eat a little bit here. Make sure we are with full health. I'm gonna throw. All right. No problem. We are this one. We're gonna go here. We're on this one. Page. Yep. And there it is. Zulrah kill on a max gear that I have. All right, it's not max gear, of course, but yeah, this was the fight. I hope I helped you guys, and if I helped you, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, with that said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.